person let you burn your stuff down?
Yeah. I thought he was wearing a blue hoodie earlier, but he rode past me on a scooter, looked at everyone, the same shit. And now he wants to record everything.
Why are you threatening to burn your stuff down?
Because I was throwing a piece of, I threw a glass bottle in the middle of the street because I had come back to my stuff disturbed, like, you know, and I'm just tired of people fucking with my shit. Like, I don't have much. Like, why do people gotta take it?
Okay. Sir, do me a favor, just put your phone down, put your hands in your back for me. For what? The guy says he's ready to burn his tent down.
He's not fitting to burn his tent down. Oh, you guys just lie. You guys just...
You just said it. Here.
Yeah.
You're going to set your phone on the ground here, okay?
Yeah. You guys just...
Right, it's right there. Alright.
This is ridiculous. Listen to a crazy person. As because I come over here filming.
And he said he pointed you out.
Oh, give me a break. You got this guy detained. I'm riding by to come film, and you some random crazy.
But you have to understand, he said that you rode by earlier in a
Because
blue
he's
hoodie,
accused me.
saying that you wanted to burn his stuff down. Right now,
give me a break.
it's just being
I defend
investigated,
homeless
dude.
people. You kidding me? I would never.
Hey, it's just being investigated.
He
All
said he
right?
threatened to burn his tent down.
No, there's no.
Okay,
That's
all right.
you got.
You guys are ridiculous. Every crazy person on the street that makes an
Why do you
accusation.
think he's crazy?
Because he's accused me of trying to threaten to burn the tent down, which I did not. Nelson, it's because I've written you up before, isn't it? You have multiple
Got anything
complaints.
in your pockets to come poke stick or harm me, man? No.
You have ID?
I'm going to give you my first and last name, sir.
You got your ID on you, man?
I give you my first and last name, sir.
Okay.
What's your last name?
Gude,
What's your first name?
William.
What's your birthday, William?
I gave you my first and last name, sir.
I know, what's your birthday?
I gave you my first. That's all I'm required to give you is my first and last name.
I can't identify you with this.
Okay, 8/24/1974. Figure out who I am, Nelson. I've written you up how many times, Nelson? I have a complaint against you. I have a complaint against you filed. You kidding me, Nelson? You guys are ridiculous. Acting like you don't know who I am.
Are you experiencing homelessness or anything? Man?
I'm sorry?
Are you experiencing homelessness?
No, I'm a cop watcher.
I know. I have
No,
to
I'm
ask
not.
you the question.
I'm not answering any more questions.
No, you refuse to. Okay.
I don't have to answer anything for your FI card. Well, I'm going to give you my social security number, which is the most ridiculous thing that you guys have asked for, and social media and email addresses. That's ridiculous. What is he talking about? I can't believe you. This is the most annoying thing is this guy right here is an absolute nutcase. I come by over here to film. This guy makes a weird accusation against me, and now all of a sudden I'm in handcuffs. This is the most...
Are you saying you've never met him before?
I see this guy around. I saw the guy smash a bottle earlier. I told him to knock it off. I didn't tell him to burn his shit down. He tried to pull out a freaking thing to hit me because I told him to stop smashing shit. Fuck out of here. I don't know this guy like that. Shit. And like, I'm gonna come over here. If I had to make some sort of accusation, I'm gonna come over here and stop and then start filming. Come on, it's the most ridiculous thing. I'm filming because of this. Literally for his protection. That's the most ridiculous part. And then all of a sudden accusations against me and I'm in handcuffs. Give me a break. And of course with Nelson has an active complaint against him. He has multiple complaints against him right now for masklessness.
You said you didn't want to do the birthday, name, CalOp, none of that.
The FI card, you can, your RIPA card, you figure it out. Guys smashing bottles in the street and I tell him to stop. He gets mad. I mean, how ridiculous is this? Because I asked him to stop smashing bottles in the street. How would you like in your other 4 blocks from here? He's smashing bottles. He's putting to burn them now. I told him to stop smashing bottles. And the next thing you know, he's making an accusation. Next thing you know, he's making an accusation, and now I'm in handcuffs. It's fucking ridiculous.
We just have to...
No, it's because Nelson has active. He has like 3 complaints filed against him right now.
Alright, well, I don't know the history between you two. I'm pretty new to Hollywood myself, so...
Well, Nelson knows. He's got 3 internal affair complaints, and he's acting like, oh, I don't know who you are, William. Give me a break. As he's talked so much shit in the past, all because I asked him to wear his mask. As that guy doesn't have his mask on, so you're getting a complaint too. Since May 14th, 2020, all LAPD employees must have masks on both in public and around other LAPD employees. You're both around the LAPD employees and around another person right there.
Goodbye. Is your first name, is it William?
That's
First
William.
name? And then last name is G?
Yeah.
Just G?
I mean, it's good. Listen, I've had you guys in the paper about 10 times in the last month for various reasons. So Nelson knows who I am.
Well, just for...
I put Nelson in the LA Times. So Nelson knows who I am.
Well, just for me, can you spell your last name?
Gude.
Gude. And then William, common spelling?
Yeah, I'm going to get your body cam. I'm the CPRA, all you guys. Make sure you get cards too when you leave.
You're from California?
It's none of your business.
Okay.
Handcuffs for most ridiculous reason. This is going to be, I'm going to have fun. I'm supposed to meet with the journalist in 3 hours. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is the second time in the last week I got put in handcuffs over there. Why? Because I was filming. That was just last week.
Over where?
Right around the corner. There was a tussling with a suspect. It was getting physical. There was a box truck in the way. I stepped in the street with 6 legs. The street was shut down. To stop me. Oh, I got to detain you because you're standing in the street. That was Hale. And Hale's a special one. See, Hale's the LAPD spokesperson for mask education. I used to catch him all last year without his mask on, so I find that hysterical. So he wanted a little retribution. This is what happened. This is what we do. This is what I deal with here. I got to meet with the neighborhood council tonight too at 6 p.m. That's going to be interesting. To discuss you guys.
What, do you mind if I ask about what?
Actually, it's going to be nice. I look forward to it. So there's going to be some explanation of, oh yeah, some random person made an accusation against me. Why? Because I told him to stop smashing things. And he's talking about I threatened to what? To kill him? Give me a break.
You have any tattoos or anything?
I have no tattoos.
Alright. No nicknames?
It's none of your
or anything?
business.
Okay.
Yeah, my nickname is Film the Police LA.
That's your,
That's what they call
like the Instagram handle or something, or?
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
Okay.
Well, that's what the Inspector General refers to me as. That's what the LAPD Commission refers to me as.
Alright.
And that's the thing here. This is McGuire's new force out here. What'd you stop him for?
They had a radio call
Of him tearing the whole neighborhood, right? Now, if I was going to do something, wouldn't I have done something around like that? The only thing I did was riding down the street on my way to the station, literally, is tell him to stop smashing bottles. And then next thing you know, here we have, now he has a problem. This is ridiculous. And I come on my way back from the station where I was just filing complaints, and that's CD5, where I was, or CD4, where I was just filing complaints. On my way back here, I stop, I see you guys, I circle around, I start filming, and now I'm in handcuffs. Boy, is that convenient or what? You guys just don't like being filmed. More accountability. And you got Nelson over there. I love him, man. He's funny because I looked him up. I think he makes $138,000. That's a ridiculous amount of money. It's an unbelievable amount of money. And for him to act like, oh, I don't know who this person is who has 3 active complaints against me. Oh, sure, Nelson, sure. Nelson, who has a way of talking shit every time I see him. Now all of a sudden, I don't know who you are. And I'm going to listen to some lunatic over there who says that you're trying to kill him. Sure, I'm trying to kill him as I'm riding up on the scooter. We don't know who you are.
Well, like I said, man, this is my first run-in with you.
I know, it's the first time I've seen you. This is not the first time Nelson's seen me. A zillion times I've dealt with Nelson. This is going to be interesting. Especially interesting after Friday night. So you had a captain out there, the number 2 out there on Hollywood Boulevard, and you guys were handcuffing people for parking in red zones, which was just ridiculous. I was out there with a journalist, and they were shocked by it. They couldn't believe what was going on. And then the obstinance from the captain, it was just kind of quivering, and we were like, this sounds ridiculous. Followed up now, after I exposed that and posted the entire video of that last night, now I'm in handcuffs now. Boy, that's very convenient. That's going to be fun. Always something. A little bit of accountability. The saddest part, I was just getting on my way home to call Sergeant Chow because I had to interview him about one of the complaints. Michael Moore sent me a letter, said that no cop will ever be disciplined for masklessness. As he goes out and says, well, we hold people accountable. So Sergeant Chow has to explain that one to me. Who's the sergeant on shift right now? Shapiro?
No, sir.
Willers?
Oh, he's not in today either, sir.
Who's the sergeant?
For the WC or
right
the regular field sergeant, today is Sergeant Flores.
Does he usually work this shift?
We just had I'm sure as you know, a new shift and everything, so new people, new faces. Yeah. Like you said, this is first time.
Where were you
seeing
before
me.
this?
I was in the Valley.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Sure.
You got enough on him?
As much as he'd give.
Yeah. I told him I'm gonna call the section.
Sergeant here, please. You might need your commander. Nelson.
Here's one of my patient. Let's call this and lead the way.
Any 1240 is responding.
Got a squirrel on my camera.
You're on the way to the gym or something?
Just trying to go for a jog.
Oh.
This is so ridiculous. I just want to know what was the probable cause to get to the point where they have to detain me. Just that literally some random guy on the street who's riding around here tearing up the whole street right now.
Well, even before.
What was the call for?
For this gentleman?
Yeah.
I believe it was 415 man.
Code 3?
Yeah.
And so he comes here and then his thing is, let me deflect and...
Well, even before he showed up, man, he was saying that someone was talking trash to him and saying all these things to him.
You know what? There's about 20 people who've been talking trash to him. He's sitting over there in front of...
I know, but...
Chick-fil-A tearing things up.
And I can understand that, but he directly pointed you out, so... Well,
So you guys came here for a 415, right?
415 man with a knife, yeah.
415 now in the night. You get here, and then he says, well, I'm not the problem. See that guy right there? That guy who's filming this interaction is the problem. I mean, come on. If you...
Well, like I said previously,
Listen, I understand that you guys have to do what you have to do. This is so stupid. And it's really highly annoying, quite honestly. It's like, why this guy right here, who's the 415 man with a knife, you get here, you have him detained, and oh yeah, well, there's a guy who was irritating what? Like, so he was here, a 415 man with a knife, because of what? What was he?
Well, he's not charged with anything, and he wasn't swinging it at anyone, but, you still have to investigate it. No, he didn't have it concealed. He didn't even have it on him. But we still have to investigate it. He didn't have a knife. I bet you he did, and that annoys me too, because I bet you the call against him, yeah, it was a knife. I saw him. He was swinging. He kept on. He had a big metal, like a black metal rod, 3 foot long, and he was swinging it at things. Okay. Swinging at poles. But he was telling me, I'm homeless, screaming. Okay, well, as you understand, I'm sure people called because they were concerned. I know, but how do we get to the point where, because you're here because of this guy, and then he just looks around and you could say, oh, that guy right there, yeah, I don't like him because he told me to stop smashing bottles, and therefore he threatened to kill me. Well, right now we're investigating it. Holy shit, and I think I have that interaction with him smashing everything taped to it. That's the best part about it. So this is a new thing. Anytime I come to a scene and whoever's being detained makes an accusation, that guy right there, then automatic. No, we would have done the same thing to anyone else there. No. Nelson wouldn't know. Well, like I said, sir, this is my first interaction with you. Your guys' history is your guys' history, but so far you've been cooperative with me, and I appreciate it. So you mind if I ask if this is like your career, or? No, I want to finish. Okay. You asked me what else you're investigating? Like, why is this post-stop process taking so long? I mean, you ran my name, right? Obviously, there's nothing. Well, and since you requested a supervisor, we got to wait for him to show. Okay, then why am I in cuffs still? He's right here, sir. Why am I in cuffs still? They're still investigating. I'm just here watching you, sir. All right, so I don't understand. What's the investigation into? Well, they may be calling detectives. They may be saying, how credible, just... It's ever evolving. It's ever ongoing. All right. Come on. I believe the sergeant. I know there's only but so much you can say, but come on. Yeah, well. Have you ever been to a 415 now with a knife and that person says, that person over there did something, tried to kill me, and you peeled off and actually went and detained that person? I mean, come on, man. Wait, what was his accusation again? I tried to kill him, or I threatened to kill him? You made threats against his life. I believe he said you were going to burn down his tent. And the funny thing is, I do nothing but work with homeless services. That's the part that drives me absolutely fucking crazy. The part that drives me crazy is I have been out there extinguishing tents when they get, because they burn themselves out.
with lighter fluid all up in down Sunset.
Right.
And I go up there defending them. And quite honestly, I think there's homeowners that do it sometimes too.
Yeah.
That are unhappy. And I go around defending them, and now I get this, and this really infuriates me. It's not right.
You know what's up with all the burning stuff lately?
Honestly,
I've
I'll
driven
be
by a
honest with
few
you,
spots.
It's a lot less than it used to be. I feel that there was an arsonist that was working here for a long time. Small sheds were burning, and they were in certain areas. For a long time, it was along the 101, small sheds, garbage cans. The thing is, when you see these plastic garbage cans, like the city garbage cans, when you see them burnt and they look like
They're all melted, yeah.
I mean, they become part of the sidewalk. You're not just burning that with the trash. There's an accelerant there. So I never knew I saw one guy starting a fire at Starbucks at one time, but I think that was a one-off. I had never seen him before. I never saw him again after that. But honestly, right now, there's less of it than there had been. But when it starts up again, they go in patches, usually 5 in the night, and you notice it'll be like along Highland, and it'll start, at Santa Monica and work its way up to the Hollywood Bowl, one after another. But lately it just hasn't been a ton of them. What you see right now is probably stuff that, my foot's falling asleep. What you see now is just minimal compared to usual.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I saw over there, what is it, like Sunset and Detroit by that library?
Man, that's rough. That's just the hot spot.
Yeah.
It's not just that. Then you have that club around the block, which at night attracts a rough crowd. And then you have services over there. For whatever reason, that whole area. It used to not be like that. Before COVID, it was nothing like that. Not like it was a great place, but you had a lot of tourism, especially international tourism. So there'd be tourists walking around. All the hotels are closed, so now it's just been replaced by people on the street. At the height of COVID, you used to go out there and you'd see people barbecuing in the middle of the night, in the middle of the street. And I don't want to say barbecuing, let's call it bonfires. Some third world stuff.
Okay. Did you, I know you said you were involved in the homeless outreach programs. Did you work on the bridge program over here? No? Do you, your own little organization, or you go?
How do I put this? So I'm independent, but there are a number of different groups that I usually try to volunteer or work with them. I usually do a lot of documentation, to work with the lawyers.
Okay. Some more legal aspect of it then?
Yeah, but I mean, listen, if there's a sweep, I'll go out and help them move their stuff.
All right.
You have some of these homeless outreach guys who are just against sweeps, and that's ridiculous because nobody wants to smell piss and shit all over the place.
Right. That's reasonable. All right, bud. There's no sergeant. He's going to talk.
Man.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I guess they stopped this guy.
For a 415.
Yeah, and then he alleges you have a crime.
Right.
Do you know this person?
I saw him earlier. Right?
When's earlier?
I'm gonna find the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was headed to the station earlier.
Okay.
I was up there to file complaints.
Okay.
On the way there, I was going by. I saw a scooter at Chick-fil-A. I got on. As I'm coming down the street, this guy's smashing up bottles and smashing up furniture. I told him to knock that shit off or whatever. I don't even know. And I wasn't the only one. There's a number of people out there.
Do you know anybody that you know so they could be witnesses that we could try to get information for? You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, it's a civil people. I don't know people when the people are eating at Chick-fil-A.
But you don't know them personally. Oh. So when did this happen though?
It's probably like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Anyway, I went up to the station, went to Body Energy Club, got my drink.
Okay.
All right. Coming home, I go past here, I see the police incident.
Yeah.
So I circle around, I say, okay, let me start filming. I come over to film. This guy is over here, I guess this is a 415 man with a knife. This guy over here says this guy tried to threaten my life or whatever, which is just...
Let me take this, hold on. Be right with you, sir, hold on.
Is that his knife?
That's
that pole. That's the pole he was swinging around and smashing things with.
All right.
Did he have that in his hand when you showed up?
When I showed up, he was over by his bicycle. I didn't.
Sorry, sir. It was just something I was waiting for, and I couldn't call back.
Anyway,
Go ahead,
so he was smashing stuff up. He was throwing furniture in the middle of the street. I was the one who moved the furniture out of the street. Because normally you guys would call code 3 and have somebody remove that stuff. This guy, then he was taking that pole and smashing it around.
What pole? This pole?
Yeah, that black pole. I was just telling you about it before I even noticed it. He came at me with that pole, walked toward me, I walked toward him a little bit, and then I realized I don't want to get hit with a fucking pole.
I'm just trying to find the truth in this matter. Is there a place where this occurred so that we could get a video or
I
something?
mean, it happened right there, right by that construction site. There's no video. There's no.
I'm just trying to find it so we could disprove what he's saying, okay? I'm just trying.
Let me tell you something, right? If I had so-called, did he say I assaulted him? What did he say?
He's what was it? I wasn't there.
threatened to burn down his tent.
Yeah,
That's
burn
what
down his tent.
yeah.
Okay, listen, if I had done that, I was at home. I saw this incident. I was driving down that street on a scooter, on that scooter right there. I circled around, came over here to film this incident. If I had committed a crime against this guy, would I have shown up here? Nor on top of it.
But when this is the way the procedure works. He wants a private person's arrest of you. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now?
This guy's a 415 man with a knife.
I haven't talked to him. I'm trying to get, but everybody has a right for their private person's arrest. But doesn't mean that it doesn't go all the way through. We got to investigate. We're going to take it with detectives. We're going to go to the station. We're going to figure stuff out, and then we're going to go from there.
This is so ridiculous.
I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking for video cameras.
How many video cameras?
No. If there's one up there, you didn't film this on your phone.
Is a construction site? On my other phone at home, I may have this.
You may have.
Some of it. But the only thing I have is him smashing up bottles, not the interaction.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the true story.
The true story. This is a 415 man with a knife. And I came over here to document this, and it had an accusation against me. And of course, Nelson over here, who I have active complaints against, is so willing to go along with it.
Okay.
And then next thing
I'm just going by what he's saying. I'm not trying to go against you, sir.
Listen.
Okay, let's just figure this out.
I'll say this. This is the second time in handcuffs in the last week, second time for filming. I'm supposed to meet with a journalist.
But let me clarify.
I think that a lot of you showed up here with there's a knife right there. You showed up here with a 415 man with a knife, code 3. You came here, and as soon as I get here, the guy who came here to film has an accusation against me, and I end up in handcuffs. Good luck with that.
Sir, all I'm saying is you're not here. I'm just going to clarify. We're not here. You're not detained for filming. You're detained because he accused you of a crime. Okay. All right.
A crazy person.
Come on. That's why.
Okay, look, a 415 man with a knife,
sir. But that's why we're going to the station and figuring this out. That's why I was asking you your story. You're talking to me. You were talking to me reasonably. Let's keep it that way.
I've stayed
very reasonably. Very reasonably.
It's not going to stay reasonable when this is done. Okay? This is going to become very public.
Okay.
A 415 man with a knife.
And take him in the black and white.
And put my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, put his phone.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll get a property bag
man with a knife.
for all your stuff. All right, man.
Fucking ridiculous. You guys are gonna have a fun time with this one. I have every damn lawyer in this.
Property bag for his stuff.
I have every lawyer in the fucking
Alright,
city after that. So.
All right.
I want to make sure I file any charges against them for what are you accusing me of? Threatening to burn me out.
Does your partner have my second set of keys for my shop?
Oh, no. Cool. Second 42, I know it's busy, but did I get a reception?
Honey, Circle 42, there's no water line. 2021 Toyota RAV4.
Anything else on you you gotta worry about? So I'm taking you back to Hollywood Station.
I want to press charges. I'm pressing charges against him. He threatened to kill me. I want to press charges. A citizen's arrest.
Alright, man. Come with me.
I'm pressing charges against him.
We're gonna step down here.
He threatened to kill me with that knife right there. See that knife on the ground? He threatened to kill me with that knife right there. Why is he not in handcuffs? He threatened to kill me with that knife. I mean, Nelson, I'm helping you.
Hey, he threatened to kill me with that knife right there. I want him in cuffs.
All right, sir. I explain this to everyone. Back of the shop's clear. I check it. Anything here is gonna be like that to you, all right, man? All right. You want your window rolled down? Okay.
I want him in handcuffs.
All right. Well, they're gonna deal with that right now. Going up for debrief.